Hey Percussion, we're back with a new video to help you out on getting better at your stick control and playing your practice pad, which will eventually turn into snare drumming. So, in the previous video, we talked at length about how to hold the stick in your legato stroke, and hopefully you practice that a lot before you attempt this next video. This next video, we're going to learn, again, this all has to do with the legato stroke. We're not leaving that. This is an exercise called eights, okay? And this is going to start working on your hand control, okay? And playing a little bit quicker, just a little bit, with your legato stroke, okay? One thing you're going to want to have, if you have a smartphone or a tablet or a computer at home, you need to find a metronome. You can download one. There's free ones on apps. If you don't have a smartphone or a device at your disposal, you can always just go to Google and Google metronome, and there's a free online one you can use. I'm going to set my metronome to 80, and there's these thing called eighth notes, okay? You can see it lit up green on my phone, okay? Most free metronomes will allow you to turn this on. There's quarter notes, which is right there by my thumb, okay? Eighth notes are in the middle. I'm going to select eighth notes, and I'm going to put it on 80, and I'm going to hit the go button, okay? This might be a little fast for you at the beginning, so you know what? Let's put it down to 70, okay? So I'm going to leave that running, but I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It is super important that anytime you practice, you always use a metronome. It's going to teach your hands to play in time. It's going to give your body a sense of pulse. And that is a percussionist's lifeline. You have to be able to do this, okay? So we're going to play this exercise called eights. And it's very simple. You're going to go to a very beautiful playing position, okay? You're going to play 8 times on your right hand, 8 times on your left hand, 8 times on your right hand, 8 times on your left hand, and you're just going to keep doing that for a long time. And it's just going to work on changing hands and getting your hands to look the same. So let's try it together. Good playing position. 1, 2, ready, go. Again, my hands are very relaxed. All my fingers are touching the stick. All the motion is coming from my wrist. My wrist is doing all the work. Here's an example of bad technique. I'm using my forearm. That's a lot of work. Wrist. Let the bead rebound up, just like bouncing that basketball. I'm going to get rid of my right hand. I'm going to bounce a basketball. I'm letting the stick come up, and I'm catching it at the top, and I'm throwing the stick down at the pad and letting the stick do its job. So practice a lot. Practice it so much that you can sit there and have a conversation with your mom or dad or people that love you at home about what school was like that day. And that is your exercise that we need you to work on quite a bit. I will tell you that we do this exercise in all 3 grade levels of middle school. They also do this exercise in all 4 grade levels of high school. And there are college groups and drum corps that use this as their daily warm-up because it teaches the most fundamental of strokes and timing of the hands and keeping the body relaxed as you play. So, super important to make sure you spend time to do this every day for a couple minutes. All right? 8's on a hand. Keep the tempo slow. Don't worry about speeding it up. We'll do that later. Focus on the stick rebounding up Make sure your hands aren't tense. Like you can probably even see like just the muscles just kind of come out a little bit because I'm gripping too hard. Just relax. Relax. No tension. Bounce the ball. Okay? You guys will do great. Make sure you use a metronome. See you next time.